Cool.
But if anything, they probably went PS2 because I did not see any type of gesture of banning or rock, paper, scissoring. All right, so we're coming straight to game one. Yep. Oh, Carlos. Wow,
Okay.
what another degenerate stage.
Yeah. It's pretty good for Inkling, especially because the wall jump. But
Yeah, wall jumping is just like really good for a lot of characters who kind of favor this stage. And also the two platforms kind of just give it away that like you can kind of get off ledge much easier. Oh, good job. All right.
just kind of doing some footsie stuff.
Yeah, it seems like I know Steezy's always been playing Lucina since Smash 4 and whatnot. So I haven't seen much of him, to be honest. But he knows what he's doing and whatnot. So just a matter if he can kind of just be consistent within all of it, because I know sometimes it can be a little rough for Lucina to get out of disadvantage.
Yeah, especially in this matchup when Inkling's just going to be on your tail the whole time. It's definitely going to be a rough go at it for Steezy.
Yeah, like Inkling has like a lot of like good offstage tools. I mean, good get off me tools. Good offstage game, in which sometimes a character like Lucina who can get like fared or nair offstage after their double jump like just means death.
Yeah, and Inkling's disadvantage offstage is not really there.
Yeah, sometimes they just are able to come back
for free. I wonder if it's because they have a really good recovery. But
oh no, that's unfortunate. He should have F smashed her, but up smash was a good option. Unfortunately, didn't get the scoop hitbox.
Yeah, Glenn needs to refill his tank right now.
Yeah, that's one thing I've noticed about Glenn is that he never generally refills the tank.
I don't think he knows it's a move.
Possibly. He probably just waits till he dies to like get the stock. I mean, to get the ink back.
He thinks it's too hard of an input.
Yeah, he's definitely like, how do I get out of this? Why are half my moves not working now? Up throw? Oh wow.
That's the first time I've seen a kill in this game.
Yeah, he definitely could have DI'd it because he just went straight up.
Yeah.
You're supposed to DI like behind Lucina, so.
Glenn choosing not to DI, and Steezy's taking the lead for it.
Yeah, Lucina in the lead. Pretty good character.
70.
Yeah, good stuff to Steezy right now. Got 179. Oh my goodness, he's still going. He pretty much kept him in disadvantage and throughout all of that up throw up air. You know, he kept him in disadvantage and kind of just basically got 100% off it, and he's dead.
You can really tell that Steezy played Smash for Lucina because he tried to do something out of jab, and you cannot act out of jab besides anything with the jab 2 with it being like an actual convert. So
yeah, he's doing very well for this game 1 and whatnot. Oh,
yeah,
nice.
Steezy's just kind of. He's being really patient. He's calling out when Glenn's entering really well. And he's just catching him in the air, trying to throw him around. Good stuff to Steezy. Glenn putting on his last leg right here.
Yeah, so assuming Steezy keeps playing like how he did against Glenn's second stock, just getting all that damage within one disadvantage state, we could just see a quick possible 2-stack, honestly.
Yeah. I mean, Steezy has a whole stock to work with, and against Lucina, that's not something you really want to have to play against. But
yeah.
Especially when Steezy's playing as patient as he is. Like
he's hitting all his moves. Like he's not really missing. He's not really like trying to space things out. He's just going in whenever he can.
Yeah, he's not doing any extra stuff. He gets his hit and he either rolls back or he goes in with a confirm.
Yeah, he's doing very well right now. So I'm very impressed by how he's like playing in Lucina's advantage state.
Yeah, and Glenn just kind of drifting into him all the time.
Yeah, it's a little scary sometimes because the way Steezy's playing, like how he's being all patient and whatnot, and not like overextending whenever he doesn't need to.
Yeah,
Steezy's just always under him and just is able to catch Glenn every time he's trying to drift away.
It doesn't have enough ink there for the splat bomb, and Glenn low on ink, high percent, has a whole stock deficit right now. This is looking like a game 2.
Yep.
We're just grabbing him out of ink roller. I didn't know you could.
As you should do. Oh, nice fair.
He tried to get that nair into roller.
Yeah. Now, at this point, Lucina is pretty much going to either kill you with a straight hit or up throw at this point. So Glenn either has to play really patient or get a whole, like, kill him right now and then gimp him at like a relatively mid-percent next stock if he's even able to get this stock.
Yeah.
Oh, he doesn't have
to focus on getting the stock off first because he is like lapped in percent at this point, and he got
nice.
He thought he was hype.
Yeah, he thought. But it doesn't matter now. He is at,
Yeah.
I was gonna say he's at any percent to die.
Yeah, JV2 coming up for Steezy.
Good stuff to him. I know he tried to like get a little stylish with that shield breaker, but Glenn kind of just smacked him up for it.
Yeah. What do you think the stage is going to be, Ben?
Possibly, I want to say Battlefield. And I want to say most stages with platforms, but it doesn't matter now. We're going to Town and City, which has the highest ceiling in this game, to my knowledge.
It has the highest ceiling of legal stages.
Yes.
But this is a really strange pick from Glenn. Considering that Steezy's playing so patient, you're going to give him that much more space to work around and that much more platforms to... Like, he was just juggling in the air. Like, that whole 77% conversion on that second stock that game, that was all in the air, and he just kind of juggled him back and forth.
Yeah, so these platforms are, by the way Steezy's playing, will probably be much more beneficial since he can... If he's playing on point and whatnot, as he has been showing for game 1, he could pretty much consistently shark Inkling on these platforms, like right there.
Yeah, but since Glenn has been landing with a lot of aerials, I feel like he might get a little bit more off that since he can land on the platform, then land with an aerial. So having that little buffer there might be able to help Glenn out.
Oh, that might be it.
Is he going to stock? No? Good DI.
Alright. So right now, Glenn actually kind of brought it all the way back despite, like, being at a little bit of a deficit. Oh my goodness. Yeah, he should be able to make that back.
Yeah.
Did he roller and then up B, or did he just go straight?
He just went up B.
Oh, he should have rolled, honestly.
That's cool.
Wow, that didn't even miss. I mean, that didn't even hit.
Go for the down throw.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Stop. RJ! Okay.
They both have headphones on, so I don't think there's going to be an issue whether...
Yeah, honestly, I've seen the headphones on Steezy, and I honestly didn't even notice it there.
Yeah. They're the same color as his head.
Yeah, exactly. Like, it just blends in so well. All right, so Nice Bear finally getting the stock at, like, a relatively high percent. Inkling is very capable of racking up damage, especially since of the Ink multiplier.
Yeah, good stuff to Glenn making this match actually look competitive. But...
Now, let's not be too mean to Glenn.
We gotta be mean.
I'm sure Glenn kind of knows what to do in this matchup. It's just Lucina, because of the game engine itself, kind of just helps her out a ton.
Yeah, you can either play really up close on their tail, or you can just kind of stand back and wait for them to drift into you. Lucina kind of benefits off all sides of the coin there. But.
Yeah, she's like an all-around balanced character. I mean, it's unless she has like a lot of rage, which she can kind of just kill you easily.
Yeah, especially at these percents. Like, you don't really have much of a hope of living past like 130 against Lucina. Especially like when you get hit, she can kill you cross stage.
Yeah, like right there, had this been any other stage, that up air, those two uppers definitely would have killed at other like legal stages. But
maybe he saw Steezy's up throw kill and he's like, I need a higher ceiling.
Yeah, that's not what you want to kind of think about. Oh wow. Wow.
Yeah.
Max raise didn't even kill. Let's go ceiling. All right, no jump. All right, see
really
the
platform there. That was really good stuff to Steezy, getting out of that sticky situation.
Yeah. Well. Yeah, this is kind of the hard part for Inkling, where they don't really have any super strong raw kill options.
Yeah, all their conversion stuff kind of wears off at like 110, and bear hit stuff is not that easy to get, especially against a player with a brain. So
yeah,
you can't just throw out random side smash or up smash and expect it to work every time.
All right, back throw.
Wow.
He should have pummeled a little bit, honestly, because you have the opportunity to.
Steezy using the side B to get the slight boost on the
wow. Platform help. Yeah, this next stock is going to be really important because you kind of want to have like all the momentum.
Whoever gets the grab is getting the stock at this point. With Lucina with that much rage is probably going to kill him.
Oh, no. Yep.
Doesn't even need the grab, just went for the straight up out tilt like last game. But
one thing's for sure is that Inkling does have a semi-reliable back throw for killing, but I don't think it's going to kill any part of the stage. Never mind getting a short hop back air. Killing from center stage, too. That's not something you really see every day from Inkling. Oh, my goodness. I was a little, like, questionable, like, right there. I was like, what the hell is going on? But he ended up getting a nice 26%, and Inkling's going to bring it right back. You can't be like kind of matching like that against Lucina. She always have a tilt ready just to like swing at you.
Yeah, Lucina has really good up close tools, especially when you're right in front of her. That up B, that's a really strong kill move.
Yeah, up B, up tilt, even like short hop back air is a really good option.
Yeah, and if you're in shield and you do dancing blade, that can do a number on your shield, likely poke, and
you're just putting disadvantage at that point. And in last hit situations against Lucina, you do not want to be in like that type of scenario because all her aerials and tilts kind of set up for kills and whatnot, or almost kills.
Oh, Steezy getting the down tilt.
Nice tech chase.
Let's see how Steezy he feels. Alright, what's he going for? Going for the up throw? Not going to connect the up air. It's too late of a percent, but
kind of free
one
trapped.
anyway. Trying to get the 2-frame down tilt.
Okay, because Glenn hasn't been mixing up his recovery, his ledge options. So now he's just going to keep getting hit right here.
Yeah, getting off the ledge versus Lucina can be really scary, but that Farron gonna clutch it out. Steezy looks pissed.
Yeah, he looked a little bit disappointed about that. He was like, I think he went for your back air, but Inkling's fair is kind of like how Diddy fair was in Smash 4, where it kind of just beats a lot of things. It's just a little bit laggier.
It's just on a more degenerate character.
Yeah, it's kind of like a kill option for her, but like at the same time at a much higher percent.
This is the Steezy classic. He'll lose on this stage, run it back. I wonder how he's gonna do though, because it didn't feel like he was doing anything in the air or going in with arrows at all.
Yeah,
he stayed very grounded that whole match.
And like he was just using his tilts and like whenever he did use aerials like correctly, like he wasn't, like I said, overextending and whatnot. So, all right, nice.
We'll start juggling right now, but this early percent is really where the game starts, because Inkling can get you, they can rack up the damage, but it's really the kill that they struggle to find.
Yeah, the Ink multiplier just helps them out that much more in terms of like getting the damage in and neutral. Because then it's like, okay, now you're taking more extra damage in certain like moves and whatnot. Yeah, and that's the one thing you don't want, is for Inkling to be like in the lead like that. Yeah,
that's another thing that Glenn doesn't really capitalize off. He doesn't get too much ink on their opponent when they're at higher percents. He just doesn't do it. I don't know why, but it's not something he really goes for.
Alright, so Steezy has been air dodging a lot from that up throw up air. So let's see if Glenn can like kind of bait it out and try and capitalize on it. Oh my goodness. Yeah, the roller just barely missing.
Yeah, that's definitely an avenue that Glenn has to kill, but he can't really throw it out in the neutral like that, especially against a player like Steezy.
Yeah, okay. Nice, yep. Don't tech in place. That's what Lucina wants you to do.
Yeah, he's been scouting out the whole match. Yep.
Alright, so pretty much another even game. I think what Glenn should be doing is trying to get ink on his opponent so he can get the early percent lead.
I feel like he's throwing a lot of splat bombs, but Steezy's just kind of like shrugging it off.
Yeah, he's just like carrying.
Yeah. He either just like avoids them, like he just matrixes around it, or he just shields it and it becomes like another thing. Yeah,
Glenn had a little bit of a nice frame trap right there. Unfortunately, couldn't get much off it because he kind of just wasn't in any like real good position to do so.
Yeah, he just mispositioned that fair ever so slightly, but Steezy gonna find his way to the ground because of it. Oh, that dare gonna...
unfortunate. He got hit with the sour spot dare and then just wasn't able to attack.
I think he still had his jump.
I mean, Glenn already didn't have his jump, so, but he ended up getting like hit anyway, so it's like it doesn't even matter. Oh, that's unfortunate.
And with this percent lead, this is gonna let Steezy play his game. He loves to play patient, man.
But another thing is that Steezy did take the first stock game 2. I mean, the second stock first, and then still ended up losing. So I'm not gonna count Glenn out just yet. Is that it? No.
I'm not gonna count Glenn out either. It's just that he's gonna have like a way steeper climb because of it.
Back air. Oh
that back air.
That back air could have potentially killed, honestly.
Yeah. No, that would have killed. There's no doubt in my mind.
Yeah. One thing you don't want to do is swing at Lucina and then think you're okay.
Steezy mixing up here. He's getting a little bit aggressive. He wants this kill.
Yeah, he kind of needs it too.
Yeah, he definitely needs to seal us out soon. You can't let Glenn get every percent he's getting.
Oh my goodness. Yep, he just kept shielding for no reason. And ending off with a 2-stock shield break.
Ooh.
Alright, so good stuff to Steezy, taking that pretty convincingly this game.
That hurt to watch,
Glenn
man.
is definitely not looking happy about that.
Yeah.
So, big yikes.